All right, welcome back to Wondrous Sessions. And here we are having the future of Bengal in a second part, a more personal one. Firstly, to start with, um, my father has a law college, a school, and a primary teachers training college in Shubhashram. And we are making a new law college in Bishnupur, Bakura. And the building is ready, the first floor of it and should be able to accommodate students for more than enough to accommodate the students of first year. um and once it starts, the second, third, and fourth floor would also be constructed. But here's the thing: while construction was going smoothly, after some initial hiccups regarding the political parties and their demands, everything was going smoothly until the government decided, or the minister and the government decided, that they would not give the NOC until they actually wish to do so. The minister said that it is his wish if he wants to give the no objection certificate or not. And the general situation of the education system is in Bengal is nothing to write home about. We all know that the minister, the ex-minister that is in custody. Some ministers in the primary board are in custody because of the SSC scam, the School Service Commission scam. And yeah, like ED and CBI are um, making their work against several of the ministers of Bengal. And the general situation of the political scenario is not something great. Like, it's always been like that, but now it is just even more so. And talking about the education system in this year's Madhyamik, that is the class 10, there has been about 10 lakh candidates, and of which more than 5 lakh has failed. Like, that is what I know. I will search. Oh, sorry. The thing is, in class 10, there were 6.8 lakh students, and of which 1.2 lakh students have failed. So, yeah, that's the thing of West Bengal. And in fact, the number of candidates has been going lower and lower, but the number of failures have actually increased. So it shows the state of the situation. And this is after um, our chief minister actually said that, like, everyone would be passed or something of that sort. And in spite of that, that this is what has happened. So it shows how dire the situation is. Um, and then speaking of the other things, like, I had talked about how um, there are several plans and everything happening, like um, the plans of industrial corridors, or let's say um, the Tajpur port. All these things have been going on for like so many years, and yet there is no sign of it happening. Kolkata used to be one of the most important cities. As I mentioned in the earlier video, it was the capital of British India. So, as such an important city, the situation of Kolkata is not something great, to be honest. Like, our ex-governor had said that Kolkata is the land of retired people, which, like, the situation of employment is so bad. Like, as the teaching profession it has gone down the wire right now, and like education system in general, IT is not really as prevalent as in some other cities in India. and there's no secondary industry to speak of. So the situation of West Bengal is seriously bad in terms of that employment thing. And as I mentioned in the earlier video, when the government is spending so much on things like these welfare schemes and everything, of course they like demographics and everything, those needs to be taken care of, and so welfares are needed. But spending so much on these is something that like it leaves nothing for infra and other developments. Um, and like that is the situation of West Bengal. Um, and the issue with like something that West Bengal, the people of Bengal is somewhat, I would say, is like they have a sense of superiority and something that they actually aren't. Um, this is something that works, that Bengalis have a sense of superiority over others, something that is actually not true. Like, let's say the states which are called Bimaru states, like which includes Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh right now is one of the like it has grown quite a number in terms of the GDP. There has been so many expressways and airports being made. West Bengal currently does not have any expressway as such. Like the Kona Expressway is a one of the like bypass expressways, and generally bypass expressway is not considered to be a true expressway. But even if we take that, then Kona Expressway is pretty much the only expressway of West Bengal. Durgapur Expressway is basically another bypass expressway, but it is not really a true expressway again, and it is not something that is categorically categorized as an expressway because it is basically part of the national highway, and like it is neither access control nor is grade separated. Same case with the Kalyani Expressway, which is not access controlled or grade separated, so it's not an expressway. It just has its name. And another problem that I would say is that, like, if you see right now in India, there are a number of unicorn startups, and the number of startups has been pretty high these days. Like, it is growing in number pretty fast, but the numbers from West Bengal are not really very high. And a thing that I would say is the mindset of most Bengalis is that they would like they're not really someone more towards business. They are more towards um working and like getting a 9 to 5 job or a paid job, and not much towards business and startups, to be honest. um and that like these are problems which are not, like as I mentioned, these also affect the future. It's not just the government doing so, and the people, like cleanliness and everything. This is something that is bad in West Bengal, worse even than some other states in India. Like, if you know, when the smart city project first came up, then West Kolkata did not feature in the first list um of the list of smart cities that like future smart cities in India. It did not feature in the first list, and mostly it was because of the cleanliness. And that was the thing. Um, our CM decided that the like West Bengal would not be a part of the smart city project, and um they would be making their own smart cities. I don't know how far that has progressed, but the thing is, the main attention should have been on to the fact that West Bengal cities, like let's say Kolkata, they lag behind in cleanliness a lot. Something that I have been seeing on Twitter is that even when the construction of metro is happening, Mumbai has managed to keep most of the roads pretty clean, and there has been proper like demarcations, and so there hasn't been much of a degradation of the roads. something that can't be said about Kolkata. And the metro work has been going on for like ages. There's nothing to say about that. It's just taking a lot more time than it should have. I have mentioned that in the earlier video, and let's mention it again. Um, and the thing is that harmony. Like, okay, Kolkata is one of the safest cities in India, and uh, it is one of it is the largest city in India, which is very safe in terms of all that. There are some good metrics about Kolkata, and those are great. But the thing is, Kolkata, the harmony fact of West Bengal, not just Kolkata. The thing is, even though like the Bengalis say that there is this harmony that we have so many communities living together. The thing is, most of the riots that happen these days, a number of them are from West Bengal. Just this year, some months back, there were in Howrah multiple of these incidents, communal violences, and it's something that has been happening for quite a long time. Um, in this regard, South India has a better response, and also I must say that like the numbers, um, generally, uh, Bengalis would point to like states like let's say UP and say that that state like it is there are so many communal violences, but the numbers don't suggest so. Like in West Bengal, the harmony it is only a dream, and I mentioned this in the earlier video that a lot of things, all of these started from that 16th August of 1946 and the partition, all of these bloody incidents, so many of these affected Bengal, and this communal violence and everything, these haven't stopped at all. There has been so many like Instagram comments I was seeing that West Bengal, um, Kolkata, the city, it's a dead city, and so many violences. It is not something that you can completely refute because that's actually the case. That's actually the thing. So the future, well, um, the thing is, West Bengal's future, it can be made bright, yes, but it is not just the government that has to do. Government has to do a lot, but people have to take their own decisions. People have to put efforts into the cleanliness, putting efforts into knowing more about the city and the future projects and everything. Because like it is you who have to make these uh be in effect, come in effect. The future of Bengal, it is bright, so bright that you can't see. This was a quote made by um one of my friends, and I just used it. They were supposed to be here, but I don't know why they aren't. But this is the thing. This is the video. Um, all I can hope is that there be at least one silver lining in the future of Bengal. That at least some of these projects that are planned come into success, and the government understands that there is a dire need of having more educational institutions, and that they should definitely look to do more projects than just spending money on welfare scheme and think that they would be Like they can continue doing so, but the thing is they are continuing to do so, which is you know, it's happening, it's going on. So what's need? See the future, like yeah, as I mentioned in the earlier video again, is that there can be some things which can be done without spending much efforts into it. First thing that is needed is to have more public dustbins. That is very much needed, and encroachment needs to be removed. That is something that I think they are trying to do so, but at the same time there has been some other places like in Garia Hardware, they have actually made the encroachment even more permanent. Like government has set up some shades and everything. So it's strange what is happening. But let's just hope that there be some improvement and West Bengal become something that we all are so proud of. We are all proud of West Bengal's and Bengal's history, and hopefully Bengal can be one of those bright places, those that bright spot in India. It is the sweetest part of India, and it can be its brightest as well. Let's all hope that that is the thing, and let's not think that the future is just too bright to even be seen by the Bengalis. That's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this video, and this is one of the last sessions to happen. I don't know whether there would be more in the future, but yeah, there would be at least one or two more coming. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.